this game?
You know, I think we just attacked this preparation this week really good. We came out and executed. You know, it was a great team win. It was, you know, it was really great out there. And seeing the guys, you know, get in the end zone like that, and everybody, you know, cheering it on, like, it was awesome. And you know, it really caps off the week, you know, really good.
Makes that plane ride a little more fun, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a long one.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting that it seemed like your game picked up after those 3 personal fouls on that one drive. Did that kind of fire you up a little bit?
I mean, yeah, it fires us up, but you know, we just got to keep our heads and, you know, not lose our heads during that time. So we just kept at it and kept the drive going, and you know, got in the end zone.
How satisfying for you personally to have a game like this with, you know, kind of an up and down year to this point?
No, it just feels great, you know, for seeing the team succeed like that. You know, the defense, you know, edge row, having those plays is awesome. You know, it's got everybody fired up, and you know, I think it was, like I said, just a great cap to the week, and it was awesome. It's going to be a good feeling on the plane ride home.
What was the message pregame? You know, everybody was wondering at 2-7, how are you guys going to be motivated for a game like this? What was the message?
Just get that win, motivated for that win. That's all we wanted when we came out here. You know, it's an awesome place, Hawaii is, but you know, our #1 goal is that win, and you know, it's a good stay, and this is a great night for us, and we're ready to get off though. You know, get back and get ready for BYU.
A couple of your playmakers really showed what they could do tonight too. Yeah. Damari Scott, right. Jameer Jordan. Did it kind of show when you get it rolling a little bit? I mean, the offense can just kind of build on itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just executed was the main thing. We went out there and, you know, they made some great plays, and, you know, it's awesome. And, you know, for me to just sit in the pocket and get it to them and watch them go to work, it's just awesome. You know, it's a beautiful game, and when it goes like this, you know, it's beautiful.
When did you find out you were starting?
Just throughout the week. Me and Kim were splitting reps, and, you know, later on in the week is when you let me know. So.
What will this do for this team going into a, you know, a tough environment next week at BYU?
Right. We just got to keep this rolling. You know, keep this execution going, and we just got to prepare just as hard as we did last week, and you know, take it into this new week and watch a lot of film on this defense, and you know, as a team all around, and see, you know, what we're gonna do.
When you found out you were starting, how excited were you?
You know, I was excited, and I had worked hard all week, and you know, I was ready for this, and I just wanted to go out and execute, and you know, put my team in a good position to win, and I felt like I did that tonight.
Yeah, you know, I was a little late, but you know, what made you so successful? What was different about tonight? What allowed you to have the success you had?
I think we prepared good tonight. I'll take that back. I think we prepared good all week, and you know, I think that really showed tonight. You know, we a little different schedule, traveling on a Thursday, but you know, we attacked the week as if it was normal, and I think we really came out here and executed. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird sequence. I think both teams went 3 drives without scoring, and that 4th drive,
right.
There were 3 different weapons penalties that I don't think I've ever really seen. What's going through your head the second or third time that happens, and then it seemed like from that point on is where you really kind of picked it up?
I think we just had to, you know, keep calm and collected. You know, when something like that happens, you know, some guys get fired up, and you know, there's a lot of talking going on. So we just had to stay within ourselves, and you know, go ahead and you know, keep going on that drive, find the end zone. I think we did a good job of that.
Did you think that fired you guys up?
Well, I mean, it definitely fires you up a little bit when guys are, you know, kind of taking some late shots or, you know, coming in high on the quarterback. So I think there's definitely a little fire there. But, you know, I think just the preparation we had all week, you know, really led to this success.
Perfect.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.